or your fourth cousin twice removed, unless you had special permission, which the wealthy often bought, because loopholes. So before things got serious, you'd probably need to draw a family tree, and then quietly erase parts of it. Social status also mattered, deeply. A noble could not fall in love with a peasant without it being declared either a miracle or a moral failing. Cross-class romance was rare, scandalous, and only acceptable if it later became a tragic folk song. And then there were the omens. If a raven flew overhead while you were thinking about someone, bad sign. If you dropped bread at dinner while glancing at your crush, forget it. That's a cursed union. Someone might bury a charm under your doorstep to protect you from improper suitors, or to sabotage your chances. Either worked. Love, in this world, wasn't just personal. It was mystical. Everyone had an opinion. The stars, the saints, the weather, and that one woman in the woods who definitely wasn't a witch, except she probably was. But despite all the rules, signs, and whispered warnings, people still loved. Clumsily, bravely, often against advice. Because medieval or not, the heart remains wonderfully disobedient. You've probably heard of Alexander the Great, maybe even Julius Caesar, but have you ever heard of the woman who allegedly chopped off the head of Cyrus the Great and dunked it in blood? Her name was Tamiris, and she didn't rule from a throne gilded in gold or within high-walled cities. No, her court was the open sky, her army was the wind, and her power came not from titles, but from pure, unshakable authority. She was queen of the Massagetae, a confederation of nomadic tribes who roamed the steppes of Central Asia. Think, horse archers, tattooed warriors, ritual feasts, and battlefield justice. Tamiris didn't inherit her power from a pampered courtier system. She rose through grit, leadership, and possibly a healthy dose of "don't mess with me" energy. Her people were tough, accustomed to harsh winters, long migrations, and enemies on every side. But even among such people, she stood out. She was a warrior, a lawgiver, and a ruler in her own right. No husband overshadowed her. No brother guided her hand. Now, to be clear, much of what we know about Tamiris comes from the Greek historian Herodotus, a man not exactly known for his strict fact-checking. But if even a fraction of his account is true, then Tamiris wasn't just a queen. She was a storm in human form.